If you need some coins to add some ballers to your team, make sure you go ahead and check out mudreserve.com. Fast service, great rates, no need to rely on pack luck. Get yourself some coins, buy the players you want, use code SPREE at checkout for 15% off.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having another fantastic day today. You can call me Spree and welcome back to another video. Now, I've got to be honest, I'm not 100% sure where we're going to head with this one, but I do want to talk about Weekend League. I do want to talk about disconnects, and I do want to hear from you guys about your experiences. Did you guys have disconnects in Weekend League? How many did you have? Let me know down in the comment section below. Now, I've just gone ahead and finished up Weekend League. As always, I left it till last minute, but this week it was a little bit different. As you can see, we finished 23-2. That is currently good for number 7 on PlayStation. I think we've pretty much secured our top 10 rewards for the week. Now, over the last month or so, we've consistently finished in the top 100, top 50 in Weekend League. And as I've talked about before, that's not because we're particularly good at Madden. I would say I've been really lucky over the last few weeks, the last few months, with my connection. I haven't had to deal with all the disconnects and the laggy servers that a lot of other people have been dealing with. So I definitely consider myself lucky, but this week, it went to a whole new level. If you played Weekend League games this week, if you spent any time on Twitter over the last few days, you would know that there has been a lot of issues with servers and there have been a crazy amount of disconnects over the last few days. Now, the reason I want to bring that up is because we finished 23-2 and 4 of those wins that we got came from disconnects where we were rewarded with the win. Now, right now, I'll probably throw up a clip of all the disconnects I had in Weekend League. As always, I like to record a lot of my games just in case we have any real bangers, some good content that I can share with you guys. And when you look at the disconnects, not only did I get 4 wins, 3 of them came in a row. And then out of those 3 wins in a row, I even played the same guy twice. And both times I was rewarded with the win after a disconnect. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I know exactly when a disconnect is about to happen. I do want to break down how I can tell the difference between a game that is going to be played and a game that is about to disconnect. Now, I don't know who is going to be rewarded with the win at that stage, but we can have a look at that in a little bit as well. But overall, it's just crazy to think that the servers are so poor at the moment that people can't have a good time playing Weekend League. Obviously, it's always sweaty. Obviously, you're going to be running against a lot of really good competitive players, but having to deal with the server issues is just another thing that I'm sure people don't want to deal with. Jumping back to the leaderboard, as we've already covered, we finished 23-2. We are 7th currently on PlayStation. If we scroll and we keep on scrolling and we keep on scrolling right down to the bottom of the leaderboard, I do want to show you guys something pretty interesting. Now, 23 wins is what we finished with. If we hadn't have got those 4 disconnect wins, and maybe I played a whole bunch of absolute ballers and I ended up losing those games, I would have ended up at 19-6. Now, 19-6 wouldn't make top 100 because of those disconnects we had. We went from not even getting top 100 rewards all the way up to getting top 10 rewards probably. Not only do you have to feel bad about the people who obviously battled their way to top 100, maybe top 50, maybe top 25, and were pushed down the leaderboard because of some of these disconnect wins. If we have a look at the rewards that you get, there's a crazy difference between finishing 19-6 and finishing 23-2. Now, I would have finished in the Legend tier, 50k coins, 300 trophies, a couple Hail Marys, mid zones, red zones, and touchdown packs. That's all I would have gotten for finishing Legend. Because of those disconnects, we're probably going to finish in the top 10, 146,000 coins, 780 trophies, Legend tier packs. So that's going to be 2 Hail Marys, 2 midfields, 2 red zones, 4 touchdown packs, and then a pack that'll give me the option of a 90 plus or a full Legend player, I believe. The difference between those rewards are absolutely crazy. Now, keeping it real, finishing 23-2, finishing top 10, that's going to be great content for me. It's going to be something else that I can share with you guys, showing off the rewards that you get for finishing top 10. But I don't know, I just kind of wanted to talk about the fact that it's disappointing where the game is at in terms of not having stable servers where people can just come out and enjoy the game. Now, for me, I know I have a lot of fun with the game, whether it's super sweaty games playing Weekend League or head-to-head. Maybe I'm doing coin making methods, maybe I'm grinding solos. You know, I always have a good time playing this game. But I know for some people, it's definitely not like that. They haven't been enjoying Madden 21, and these server issues aren't going to be helping that one bit. On Twitter, I saw something that was shared about someone going to EA Help, trying to figure out what was going on with all these disconnect issues. and they came back pretty much just saying that there was no widespread issues, that this was the person that was trying to report its fault. It was their local network. No one else is having that issue. It was just isolated to them. And I think if you check out Twitter over the last few days, if you check out the comment section, I'm sure if you guys have been sharing some of your experiences with Weekend League, you'll see a lot of people who have had issues as well. So I guess at this point, I'm just hoping that I'm hoping things will get better. I'm hoping things will change. I'm hoping they'll put some time and effort into upgrading the servers so people can just come through and enjoy the game. Now, I do want to quickly show you how I can tell the difference between when I am going to be disconnected and I'm going to have to worry about whether I got the L or I got the dub, or how I can tell that I'm actually going to be in a game and I'm going to have to go to battle against whoever we're matched up against. Now, usually when you get to this screen, when you're going into Weekend League, you have that timer that goes down, and then all of a sudden it shows off some of the superstar X factors and some of the players' abilities, and that screen usually hangs around for about 30 to 40 seconds. Now that's for me, that's my loading time. Maybe it's going to be different on PS5, maybe it's going to be different on some of the different versions of the PlayStation, like maybe a PS4 Pro. I'm not too sure how it works, but I know if the game starts within 30 to 40 seconds, I know I'm going to be matching up with a real person. I'm going to have to deal with, I don't know, people running stretch every play, people throwing blind reads, all that fun stuff that comes with playing Weekend League. On the other side, if we want to look at how I can tell when we are going to disconnect, when I have to try pray and hope that we get the dub. Now, I do want to talk about my experience. If there are any differences in how you guys have disconnects and how you guys take L's, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. I want to know what's going on. I guess if I can get a better picture of what's going on, maybe we can try to figure out some solutions to try and help everyone out at the same time. Now, for me, I know when I'm going to disconnect when that opening screen, when they're going through all the players, they're looking at abilities and the superstar X factors and all that jazz, when it takes too long. Now, 30 to 40 seconds, that was usually how long it takes to boot up, and that means I'm going to get into a game, we have our matchup. When it's not that case, when it's taking a minute and a half, a minute 40, that's when I know we are going to be going towards a disconnect. So I'll be sitting there, I'll be chilling, I'll be waiting for the game to boot up, and all of a sudden you kind of realize that it's taking a little bit longer than it usually does, and then you have to worry about the dread of trying to figure out whether it's going to disconnect, and at that stage it pretty much is guaranteed to happen. This is what obviously happens to me. If there are any difference, like I said, let me know down in the comment section below. But I come out, I'm just hoping you get into the screen. I'm pretty sure we're not too far from it loading up. There it is right there. So you'll see the top threes, I'll see my opponents or mine first, and then vice versa. And then it kind of goes into this little screen and it looks at the billboard, it looks at part of the screen, and it goes and it goes and it just freezes. And it goes, the connection to your pair or your opponent has been lost. And that's it. You go back to your homepage and you hope that it's going to be a dub and you don't have to worry about getting an L and not having to deal with the game. Now, after talking about that, what can we do? Kind of nothing really. It's on EA. They need to pick up their game. They need to go ahead and boost up their server so we don't have to deal with this stuff. But I think sharing these kind of stories, I want to hear what you guys are thinking, obviously down in the comment section below. Let me know how many disconnects you had. Let me know how you're feeling after those disconnects. Did it stop you wanting to play Weekend League? Did you completely quit Weekend League? Are you avoiding the game in general? I want to hear all your thoughts down in the comment section below. For those of you who have stuck around to this point in the video, I do appreciate you. I just wanted to get my thoughts out of my head. You're probably one of the OGs who have been hanging around, and I know this is a slightly different type of video, but I did want to talk about this, and then like I said, I do want to hear about your guys' experiences as well. But yeah, I think we're going to leave it there. As always, I'm an optimist. I'm hoping that they can pick up their game. I'm hoping they can make things better. I'm hoping people can just go out there and have some fun with Madden 21, especially with next gen coming out. I know a lot of people are excited by the potential that brings. If you did enjoy this rant, storytelling thing that just happened, definitely feel free to pop down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. But yeah, that is going to be us for today, folks. Thank you very much for coming through. As always, I do really appreciate all the support. Take it easy, everyone. You can call me Spree, and we out.